What's going on, guys? So it's a beautiful yet still very hot day out here in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Wait, who is this? Who's this guy? Anybody know who this guy is?
So a little bit over a week ago, Alex, everybody knows Alex, the tow piglet, he did a video on his Hotshot news network, and it was actually episode 8, where he did in his video a Hotshot sleeper. And if you haven't gone on, definitely check out that video. But the sleeper video that he did was on this here Ram 5500. Guys, I'm wearing the Roadmaster hat and shirt today for a reason, because Mike Hall, the gentleman who that video was actually on, he's here with me right now. Mike and I go back a little while. He actually did a lot, gave me a lot of advice on getting my sleeper set up, getting all of my things going. He was there for me to, I guess, help me along the way. So I set things up here with him to make sure that we can have this meetup. And today I want to introduce you guys to Mike, and we're going to talk a little bit more about Mike and where he's going, what he's got going on, give you guys a little bit of history on him. Maybe he can tell you a little bit more about his truck, although if you haven't already seen, I'm going to leave the description below for his video on his truck, guys. Definitely check that out. But for right now, guys, Mike Hall of Mike Hall's Hotshot. Everybody say hi to Mike.
How's it going?
All right, let's go ahead. We're going to interview Mike, and we're going to ask him a few questions, a few tough questions that other guys have asked me. Let's do this. So I am here with Mike Hall of Hall's Hotshot, and he's got an awesome channel that he's building here on YouTube, guys. I definitely want that link for you. But I met Mike, actually this is our very first time meeting up, but Mike reached out to me a few months ago when I was doing some YouTube videos and I was talking about getting a trailer. He helped me out with a few different, questions that I had. He was there to, I guess, counsel me on what to look for and what not to look for when it came to trailers. And then I found this really awesome load trail. If you guys remember, I bought a load trail. It was 40 foot long. It was a 2019 air ride, had everything. You guys have seen it. If you haven't, go back, check out my video. Mike commented and actually gave me a call right after I posted the video, probably like 10 minutes after I posted my video on that trailer. And he wanted to know where I got it from, and he started asking about some key things that I didn't mention and didn't put into the video. And it turns out that the gentleman who actually built that trailer that never actually got it because it was taking way too long for it to come in and be built, that gentleman was Mr. Mike Hall. So Mike and I have been connected a few different ways here. Not just that, we also got set up with Roadmaster. He helped me out a lot when it came to building my sleeper and getting that together. So as a huge thank you, and because guys understand I'll never ever be able to repay the advice and the knowledge that he's given to me through the few months that I've known him. But to repay a little bit, guys, I want to give a shout out to his channel, and I want to introduce you guys to Mike Hall. And I actually have a few questions that were asked to me that I've wondered when he's going to answer. We're going to go ahead and do a really quick interview, and I'm going to ask the questions that were asked to me on my channel. I'm going to ask to him, and you guys can get to know him a little bit better going forward. And the first question that I have is, how long have you been in hotshot trucking?
About 3.5 years, fixing to be 4. I started at the beginning of 2016.
Okay, cool.
Don't need that.
Guys, the phones have been going off all day. There's something about us being together right now. My girlfriend called, his dispatcher called. I think his wife was just calling him. I don't know. Mine is going off again. Can you believe that? Anyways, okay, so you've been in Hotshot for like 3.5 years, going on 4 years?
Yep.
All right, cool. What was your first Hotshot truck? Because they've seen mine. What was yours?
My first was a 2012 Ram 3500, and this actually same 36-foot gooseneck, Loadmax gooseneck that we're sitting on right here.
Wow, really?
Yep.
That is pretty awesome. Was your 3500 a dually or a single?
That was a dually.
Okay.
Manual transmission dually. So
Very nice.
I worked it more than it was worth. So.
We all do, though. We all do. I'm pretty sure you're pushing this thing toward the end of its life at some point, huh?
There's always an end.
Of course. All right. So one question that I was asked probably the most is, what is my background in trucking in general? Because because I got into hotshot trucking, people automatically assume that I came out of big trucking. So how long have you been in trucking in general, I guess?
It's really a tough question. My almost first job was in trucking. I used to work on truck docks. That's probably back in 2000, 2001, something like that.
Okay, cool. So you're going on like 18 to 20 years in the trucking industry.
Right. I didn't start really driving technically until about 2006, but I've been driving for a while, and I've done all kinds of trucking.
Well, that's going to be the next question. What's your experience? Like, what kind of trailers have you moved? What kind of big loads have you taken? What have you driven?
I've done everything from full semis such as the one you're now driving. I've hauled regular vans, reefers. I've done moving and storage, flatbed work. The last company I was with before I did this, we did super heavy haul, multi-axle, 13, 14 axle stuff. Basically, these big windmill towers you see all over the country.
Of course, they're all over the place out here.
That was the specialty bread and butter for the company I worked for, and I didn't particularly drive those trucks, but I knew all about them, and I worked with it around those trucks all the time, all day. So a lot of heavy loads, a lot of multi-axle stuff. I actually owned a pilot car business too, so escorting and all that.
So you've been in the transport business for a while, whether
trucking
it's
in my blood, I guess. So yes.
Okay, cool. You said in your last video, it was either your last video or the video before that, because I know you put out one yesterday and you pulled one I think out today. That you're predominantly up in Montana, but I know that you were telling me that you're, you've got family and stuff in Florida. What's it like living in Montana and having home up there, but then also being in Florida and having everything so far apart?
A stretch, if you want to call it that.
So there's a lot of miles that you got to put in.
Yeah, I don't get to see the family as much as you'd like. If you watch my channel, you guys see my recaps and things that I'm putting out. I don't get home much. I stay out a lot, so weeks at a time before I see home. So the benefit is with the truck that I have, you guys have seen that my wife does come with me, so that makes it a little easier, so we can travel around. But family in Florida, our family, kids up in Montana, it's a stretch. It's a little difficult sometimes.
That's pretty cool. And one thing I wanted to recap on really quick. I sold my trailer, or our trailer, a few weeks ago, or probably like a month and a half ago now. Mike actually called me the other day, and the gentleman that I actually sold the trailer to actually met up with Mike. He had seen Mike's video, and I guess everybody's putting two and two and adding things together here, and they figured out that Mike was the one who had put that trailer together and got everything going. So Mike actually got to see the trailer in person, not through me, but through the gentleman who has it now. I don't know if people want their names out there, so I'm not going to name drop or anything. But let me see. I'm trying to think if I have too many more questions. Here's another big question. You're in hotshot trucking right now. Now you've seen what I've done in moving up into a big truck. I'm now doing grain hauling. Grain hauling's going okay. I'm not gonna bad talk it, but it could definitely be better. Being in your current position, do you see yourself moving back into a big truck at some point?
I guess really never say never. As you know yourself, if the opportunity comes up, then definitely want to take any opportunity that's out there. So I've got a lot vested into this. I enjoy what I'm doing, and I can't say that that's going to change anytime here soon, but never say never. So
nice. And since you've driven a big truck and you've driven in Hotshot, what's your favorite part about Hotshot over driving the big one?
Basically working for myself, because I did it and got my own authority. So doing what I want to do, working for myself, and not really having to answer to anybody. But it is nice having this truck that's more versatile for personal use, for business use, that kind of stuff. And driving a big truck, you're kind of limited to the places you can go, the things you can do. Where Hotshot, sometimes we can get into a lot more places. So see a few more places. So
awesome. Well, this video is going on almost 10 minutes just on this portion here, so let's go ahead and wrap this little section up. Guys, if you have more questions for Mike, he's always available. Definitely get to him. It is Mike, what is it, Hall's Hotshot at Gmail? Or
Hall's HST for Hotshot Trucking. So it's Hall's HST at gmail.com.
All right, cool. We'll leave that one right, you know, I'm going to leave it over here, right there. Right there. That's gonna be it. All right, cool. Well, it's the rain's going back and forth. There's trucks driving around making too much noise. We'll go ahead and cut this at that. But Mike, thank you very much, man. Hey guys, did you like that video? If you did, go ahead, hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more great content just like this. As for you, I hope you drive safe out there on the roads. My name is Jason, and this has been my Hotshot Life, and I will, as always, see you on the next one.